After Day 5's cancellation of racing due to inclement weather, the Louis Vuitton Cup schedule got right back on track with 5 races completed in a shifting 6 to 10 knot thermal southerly breeze that challenged the sailors. The big story of the day was Alinghi Red Bull Racing, a team that at their own admission has had a reset, scoring their second win of the regatta, to now move off the bottom step in the rankings, with the very real prospect of a safe passage through to the semi-final stage. In their race today against New York Yacht Club American Magic, the Swiss were sublime. Capitalising on some uncharacteristic manoeuvre execution errors and a penalty in the pre-start awarded against the Americans, Alinghi Red Bull Racing sailed a super clean race, showing pace and bravery to never be headed after the start. Such was the confidence in their speed, the Swiss were able to use every ounce of their tactical and wind-spotting nous to dominate in a textbook match race. Asked what's changed in the team, Arnaud commented on the building confidence, saying, "There's a feeling that we can just sail the boat and put it where we need to. I think we just need to be confident in what we do and just go for it, and we saw today, anyone can win a race." A very different set of emotions emanated from the New York Yacht Club American Magic camp, with Paul Goodison clearly not happy with the performance on the water, despite the narrow win against Ineos Britannia, saying, "It literally feels like I've done 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. I feel like we had the 7 bells knocked out of us, but the good news is that we got another point on the board and we got plenty of lessons that we can take from today to move forward." Elsewhere, there were professional performances from Emirates Team New Zealand and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, with the Kiwis scoring an impressive win over Ineos Britannia and a not-all-their-own-way win against Orient Express Racing Team, despite a considerable winning margin in the end. For Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, it was a swift and accurate dispatch of Orient Express Racing in the Italians' only race of the day, with the French finishing just over a minute behind. Francesco Bruni, portside helm of Luna Rossa, very much kept his game face on, saying, "It was very tricky. The French are not slow, especially in the lighter winds, and it was not a surprise. We try to be very critical of our performances. We want to get better, and we know that in the America's Cup this phase is the most important one to how fast you are and to grow, so it's a never-ending story for us. We keep looking at all the mistakes we did, because we did some mistakes today, and we don't want to do the same mistake twice." After 2 runaway wins today by large deltas, Emirates Team New Zealand enjoyed a comfortable day on the water. For Nathan Outeridge, port helm on Ataihoro, it's about looking to the end of this second round robin in the Louis Vuitton Cup and the team stepping away from competition until the Louis Vuitton 37th America's Cup match in October. As he explained, a few races to go here and then we're back into a bit of a development round with some bits and pieces coming online, so for us it's all about getting on top of our racecraft, our starting and making sure we're racing the boat really well. We've got the weekend to finish off now, then into a development phase for a few more weeks and watching to see how the Challenger racing goes. For Ineos Britannia, the challenger of record, it was a tough day out after losing a very close battle with American Magic that effectively came down to the last jibe on the course, and a heavy defeat to Emirates Team New Zealand, who were ruthless in their execution. Down at the bottom of the table on points, Orient Express Racing Team are facing an ever-increasing uphill battle for survival, but Quentin Delapierre, the enigmatic skipper of the team, is eyeing the weekend's racing and the matches against Ineos Britannia and American Magic as key, saying, "Nothing is done yet, there are plenty of things to do on Saturday and Sunday. There's a lot of things that we have to fix to be in a winning mindset on Saturday, but if Alinghi Red Bull Racing is able to beat American Magic, then we are able to do that. I just want to be in a strong mindset on Saturday to be able to beat American Magic and equalize. After that on Sunday against the British, everything would be possible."
American Magic crossed the line for the start of race 18 against Ineos Britannia.
Today we had 2 races, one against the British. That was a close race. We ended up just getting the win. Yes, we were actually a bit lucky we got a nice little shift right at the end of that race to pass them. We were ahead for most of the race, they passed us.
And the race for home begins.
And then we just got by at the end. In the second race against Alinghi, yeah, look, my hand's up. I got an entry penalty. Really frustrating. The software said we couldn't get there, and then all of a sudden it jumped and said we're early right at the last second. But I should have put more margin in there, and so that's frustrating. It's a penalty that I shouldn't have gotten. And then from there, yeah, we didn't sail a great race. Our manoeuvres weren't as good as they should be, and yeah, we've got plenty to work on.
Yeah, great to be back out there. 2 races, very dynamic conditions, more dynamic than what we were expecting when we headed out there this morning. So first takeoff I think we've had to do in a race so far. It's good to get one of those out of the way, I guess you could say, but really tricky, and you know, a lot of big lulls out there, and it was really difficult manoeuvring if you did find yourself stuck in one of those. I mean, these races are invaluable for us. We've only got a couple left to go, and then it's going to be a big break before we get into the real thing. So for us, we're taking as much as we can from these races, and learning as much as we can.
Race day 6, the first for us of the second round robin. Frustrating day for us. I was on the first race. Oh well, to be honest, I'm head down in a dark box, so I haven't watched it back, so not entirely sure of exactly what happened. Obviously super frustrating not to win, but like made a really good fist of it, and the boat's clearly got some speed. And then against the Kiwis, I wasn't racing, but I was watching with the lads on one of the chase boats. Flavour of the day generally is we've got good speed, just need to tighten up on some of our manoeuvres, and that's our whole squad, like the guys with the dials and us firing the pumps. But we've got the Swiss, the Italians and the Frenchies again, so yeah, just like best foot forward, and we just got to string together some good sailing, and yeah, let's have it.
C'est sûr que nous aujourd'hui on avait la grosse journée Italie et Nouvelle-Zélande. Italie on n'a pas le côté du départ qu'on veut, et contre eux ça pardonne pas, hein, on l'avait dit, hein, faudra naviguer parfaitement pour être capable de le battre. Sur le premier long bâbord on fait un gros gain, mais après on n'arrive pas à le transformer. Les Néo-Z c'est un match où on pose en pré-départ malheureusement. Après les gars ont réussi à redécoller, eux ils ont posé, on est repassé devant. On perd le safran, comme on dit, sur un jag, mais à la limite, ce match-là, c'est un match qui ne comptait pas, entre guillemets, pour grand-chose. Le fait du jour, c'est qu'Alinghi gagne contre les Américains. Alinghi et nous, on a les mêmes adversaires à battre. On va avoir samedi les Américains, dimanche les Anglais. Voilà, maintenant la pression, elle est sur nous. À nous de la gérer, à nous vraiment qu'on arrive à passer la vitesse supérieure et être super solide. Et de toute façon, pour passer, il faut les battre. Demain, on a une bonne journée d'entraînement à se mettre, et comme on dit en anglais, heads up, c'est le sport de haut niveau, il faut gagner des points, à nous d'aller les gagner, c'est tout.